Welcome, my beautiful souls. In this video, you will find a message meant to reach you in the month of February. In front of you, there are 3 message bottles. Each one carries words that your soul may be ready to hear right now. This message was created for February. However, if you are watching this at a different time, trust that it reached you exactly when you needed it. Take a moment to breathe. Allow your body to relax. And let your intuition guide you. Do not choose with your mind. Do not overthink. Simply notice which bottle attracts you naturally. You can pause the video if you need more time. When you are ready, choose bottle 1, bottle 2, or bottle 3. And listen with an open heart. If you chose bottle number 1, February is asking you to slow down and listen. Not to the noise around you. Not to other people's expectations, opinions, or timelines. But to yourself. You have been carrying emotions that you did not fully express. Not because you didn't want to, but because you felt you had to stay strong. You felt you had to be reasonable. You felt you had to keep moving forward without looking back too much. Yet your heart has been asking for something different. It has been asking for space, for honesty, for rest. February brings a gentle moment of clarity. Not the kind that shakes your life or forces sudden decisions, but the kind that settles inside you quietly and changes the way you see things. You may realize that something you were holding on to no longer fits who you are becoming. A belief, a role, a connection, a version of yourself that once felt necessary, but now feels heavy. This realization may come softly, without drama. And when it does, it will feel like an exhale. This does not mean you failed. It means you grew. This month invites you to stop rushing your healing. You do not need to fix yourself. You do not need to turn your emotions into a project. You do not need to be productive with your pain. You only need to be present. There may be moments in February when you feel more sensitive than usual. You may notice your emotions rising closer to the surface. Memories may resurface. Dreams may feel more vivid. You might think about conversations that never happened, or words you didn't say. Let them come. They are not here to hurt you. They are here to be felt, understood, and released. Someone around you may not fully understand what you are going through. They may ask you to explain. They may expect you to be the same as before. And that is okay. Not everyone needs access to your inner world. Not everyone needs to understand your process. Some things are meant to be held gently and privately. Your lesson this month is self-trust. Trusting that what you feel makes sense, even if you cannot fully explain it. Trusting that your pace is the right pace, even if it looks slower than others. Trusting that you do not need external validation to know what is true for you. February asks you to choose softness over self-judgment, kindness over pressure, listening over reacting. You are learning that strength does not always look like pushing forward. Sometimes strength is allowing yourself to pause, to feel, to breathe. There is emotional balance returning to you, slowly and naturally. Like the sea after a storm, when the waves soften and the surface becomes calm again. You are not late. You are not behind. You are not missing anything meant for you. You are exactly where you need to be. And this month, the more honest you are with yourself, the lighter everything will begin to feel. If you chose bottle number 2, February is asking you to reconnect with your value. Not the value others assign to you. Not the value that depends on approval, results, or recognition. But the value you feel when you are alone with yourself. For some time now, you have been questioning whether what you give is truly appreciated. You may have noticed that you often give your time, your energy, your presence, and your care. Yet, you are not always met with the same level of respect or reciprocity. This doesn't mean you made a mistake. It means you are becoming more aware. February brings a quiet but important realization. You are no longer willing to give endlessly without balance. Not because you are becoming cold, but because you are learning to honor yourself. This month invites you to slow down and look at your life more realistically. Not through fear, not through self-criticism, but through honesty. You are being asked to gently observe. What in your life feels stable? What feels draining? What nourishes you? And what quietly takes more than it gives? You may feel the need to reorganize something practical. This could be your work, your finances, your daily routine, or even the way you manage your time and energy. You may feel drawn to simplify, to create more structure, to remove what feels unnecessary or overwhelming. This is not pressure coming from the outside. This is self-respect taking form on the inside. February reminds you that growth does not always look dramatic. Sometimes growth is invisible to others. Sometimes growth is saying no without guilt. Sometimes growth is choosing consistency instead of burning yourself out. Sometimes growth is trusting small, steady steps rather than chasing big, exhausting changes. You are learning that not everything needs urgency. Not everything needs to be fixed right away. Some things simply need patience. Someone around you may test your boundaries this month. They may expect you to be available as you always were. They may not immediately understand your change. You do not need to explain yourself. You do not need to justify your choices. Your actions will speak for you. This message encourages you to stop doubting your worth when results feel slow. What you are building now is not meant to be rushed. It is meant to last. February supports steady progress. The kind of progress that does not collapse under pressure. The kind that does not cost you your peace. The kind that brings stability instead of anxiety. You are learning to choose what is solid over what is loud. What is nourishing over what is demanding. What is aligned over what is familiar. And this choice, even if it feels subtle right now, is guiding you exactly where you need to be. If you chose this bottle, February is bringing you clarity. Not loud clarity. Not dramatic clarity. But the kind of clarity that arrives quietly and suddenly makes everything feel lighter. For a while now, you may have been standing between two thoughts, two feelings, or two possible paths. You tried to understand what the right choice was. You asked yourself many questions. You weighed possibilities. You searched for certainty. And still, nothing felt completely clear. This may have made you feel unsure. It may have made you doubt yourself. But this message is here to remind you of something important. Confusion often appears right before truth. Not because you are lost, but because you are about to let go of an illusion. February gently helps you see things as they truly are, not as you hoped they would be. This can feel emotional at first. Letting go of expectations always does. But it is also deeply freeing. This month invites you to stop doubting your inner knowing. You already feel the answer, not in your thoughts, but in your body. In the moments of silence. In what brings you peace. And in what no longer does. You may notice that certain situations start to feel clearer without effort. Something clicks. Something shifts. And suddenly, what once felt confusing begins to make sense. You may receive a realization in February. It could come through a conversation, through something you read or hear, or through a quiet moment alone, when everything slows down. And once this realization arrives, you will not be able to ignore it. This is not meant to scare you. It is meant to set you free. February asks you to choose honesty, first with yourself. To stop making excuses for situations that drain your energy. To stop waiting for signs when you already feel the truth within you. You are entering a phase where simplicity becomes essential. Clear words. Clear intentions. Clear choices. You may feel a strong need to simplify your life. To remove what feels unnecessary. To stop overcomplicating what your heart already understands. And with clarity comes relief. This message encourages you to trust that new beginnings do not always arrive with excitement or fireworks. Sometimes they arrive quietly, with calm, with a deep breath, with a soft moment of realization that says, "Now I understand." You are not losing anything important. You are not being punished. You are not moving backwards. You are releasing what was never meant to stay. February supports a fresh emotional start, one built on truth, not confusion. One that brings peace instead of doubt. One that feels light instead of heavy. Trust this clarity. It is guiding you exactly where you need to go.